Sigh. I just got up. It's time to do my morning routine. I would get up from my bed with my long luscious locks trailing behind me and cascading down my back. My beautiful purple diamond on my 5 head that's bigger than your mother was shining in the morning sunlight. I flew down the hallway like a hawk to the bathroom where I brushed and cleaned my beautiful yellow teeth. After I finished cleaning my lovely chompers, they were black like midnight, I realized a demon had sabotaged my stanky toothpaste. I would run to my bedroom, crying and shaking and wheezing and sneezing in horror. I would pick up my luscious graceful primordial jade-winged spear and put on my mask with grace. I then sprinted out the door and down the stairs to find the demon. I then burst open the door to the Wang Shu kitchen and, to my horror, I saw a big fat demon sitting right smack dab in the middle of the table.
Dude, you're literally crazy.
I then looked at what was in front of it and saw my most prized possession, my almond tofu that I had been waiting to eat for months.
Dude, shut up, literally ratio bozo goofy booty cheek.
I pulled out my primordial jade-winged spear and did a little cool twirl with it because I'm so quirky and graceful. I then activated my burst and jumped into the air and started to plunge down at the demon.
Dude, I literally just wanted to eat. This isn't in, you know.
I then successfully defeated the demon, but right when I defeated it, I felt the pull of karma dragging me to the floor and pulling me down into the depths of earth. Or at least it seemed like that. My mask started to shatter as I started screaming and crying and crapping and peeing and shaking and sneezing and coughing, until just then.
Dude, what the heck are you doing? Are you okay?
I got up despite all the pain my beautiful self was in and managed to look up and stutter out a little Xiao. What are you doing here?
I just heard the goofiest sounds in my life, so I came up as quick as I could. What in the goofy booty cheek are you doing, Xiao?
I sat there in silence trying to come up with a way to express my unbelievable sadness and my super emo punk goth heavy metal super sad and emo backstory without having a literal mental breakdown.
Oh, and by the way, I stole your credit card and bought you a therapist because I heard you listening to My Chemical Romance and screaming the lyrics at the top of your lungs last night. She's coming today, so you better be ready.
So that's where my breakfast went.
I think that's the doorbell. Go wait upstairs, son.
I flew up the stairs to my freaking messy room and sat on the bed in silence and depression. I awaited my therapist's presence as I stared out the window and contemplated life.
Hey there. I'm your new therapist, Xiao.
I gracefully adjusted my glance to stare at the door, but when I looked I saw nothing. Could this be a trick? I managed to stutter out a little graceful ha ha ha, who's there?
Yep, we have a lot to work with.
I tried rubbing my eyes gracefully and looking again, but I still saw nothing. Was I going insane? I started to shake and cry and scream and shout and slay and slout and slay it all out.
Xiao, it's me, Dusky Ming. I'm going to be your new therapist.
I gracefully pulled out my primordial jade-winged spear and the graceful shattered pieces of my yaksha mask with grace. I then activated my burst again and began to...
Xiao, you need to stop. Your actions are disrespectful. I feel hurt and upset when you do that. If you don't stop, I will be contacting a teacher or supervisor.
Dude, you're literally a ghost.
You can't tell, but I'm sitting literally right next to you.
Dude, get away, you ugly little...
Xiao, what are you doing to your new therapist? You are grounded.
But Dad, wait, no please. I can explain. And that's why you don't do daily morning routines. They're very bad for your health and can cause permanent damage. Don't do it. Thanks for listening.